South County. This video is just intended to show you how to use Naviance Student while you're trying to find out information on colleges and show you what the college profiles look like. So when you first log into your account, you're going to come over and click on colleges, and then you can scroll down to find your fit, and Supermatch, College Match, College Events, all of these are available to you to start exploring. What I like to do is, if you have a college in mind that you think you're interested in, go ahead and go to the college profile. So let's see, Virginia Commonwealth University is a really popular one for our students. So I will show you what this one looks like. So you type in the name, you come down to Virginia Commonwealth University, and it will open up a profile that is created by the admissions office at the school. So as you're doing this, some of them might have more pictures and videos. It's really just a matter of how much the admissions office has put in. So on their overview page, you get an idea right off the bat of the average net price. You'll see that that's sortable by family income. So depending on a family income, you'll see that the price may change. It gives you information on the graduation rate. Now, we used to talk about graduation rates in 4-year. Now it's more common to talk about it in 6 years. There's an acceptance rate. That means out of how many people are applying, approximately 81% last year were offered admission. And then this is at college overlaps. So you can click on this and it'll show you the students that apply to VCU also apply to these other schools. So when you scroll down, there's also just some basic information about the school. It'll tell you the total undergraduate enrollment, student to faculty ratio, classroom size, things like that. All right, so you can click on this next tab, which is studies. It gives you that same information again, just a little bit bigger and prettier. And then it'll break down some of the more popular areas of study, and you can search if there's anything in particular that you're looking for. Student life is a tab that I feel like a lot of our students really appreciate. It tells you not just where it is and the size of the school, but it breaks down the student body into some really helpful information. So if you're looking for a diverse campus, this is one of the best areas to kind of quickly check out and compare colleges to one another. So it's going to show you the ethnicity breakdown, gender, age. It tells you about the residency status, so how many students are coming from Virginia versus out of state. So VCU is very diverse when it comes to ethnicity, and it's not very diverse when it comes to residency. Just some things to kind of keep in mind. Okay, then you can click on the admissions tab and it'll tell you things like the deadline. This is when it's getting serious. You like the school, you want to know when you need to apply, and you can see the school's application history. So every single one of these years down here along the bottom, it goes back pretty far, is from South County High School. So for last year, the class of 2020, you can see that 128 applied, 95 of those were accepted, which means they were offered admission, and then we had 29 students choose to enroll and go there. Okay, you've also probably seen the scattergrams before. You can see how the GPA goes up one side and the SAT is on the other. Now, right now, of course, we are having the SAT school day, but a lot of students, you may or may not have had the opportunity to take the SAT. Okay, but this just gives you an idea. If you've taken it before, if you have a PSAT score, you can also just look on this scale in terms of the GPA to get an idea of admissions, potential. And then the last tab is cost. It's really looking at the annual tuition. Now remember, tuition is just what you pay for the classes. It doesn't include your room and board or fees or anything like that. But for us, we would be in-state residents. That would be the tuition. This is the approximate room and board cost. Again, the average net price, this comes down to your family income and how your price can change. And then this says 56% of the students that go to VCU receive some type of aid from the school. So how many are receiving a type of grant? How many receive a Pell Grant? A Pell Grant is for students whose family income qualifies them for additional money from the federal government. So 28% of the school receives a Pell Grant, 56% of the school receives a grant of some form. So you can get more information, of course, from the VCU website, but I just wanted you to see how to use Naviance Student to look up a school. If you go through this and you're like, wow, I really think VCU might be for me, I want to keep looking at it, there's this tiny little heart. you can click on it and it'll put it in your list. So when you go back to the beginning and you click on the colleges I'm thinking about, I've used this tool several times. So you can see, no, I don't want to connect right now. Sorry about that, to University of Pittsburgh. You can see that VCU is now on my list. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.